Alright, this is the daily chart of BBRY. In this video, I'm going to talk about what it will take for this stock to become a good long-term investment. As you can see, today we had a weak close on earnings, and the volume was again heavy to the downside. I mean, this was controlled simply by the bears, as you can see. And then if you compare this earnings to the last earnings, I mean, we're down. And so this is why I'm going to make, this is why I decided to make this video of, this is actually proof of what it's going to take for the stock to really become a good long-term investment. It's not there yet because until it trades in the right price areas, it will remain in a chop zone like I've described, and it will have many more false breakouts. So it's a day trader's stock right now. But what I'm talking about here is what will this take to be a good long-term investment? And I'm going to show a proof of something like this. So let me go to the 3-day chart here, because we got to go back in time. 2013. 2013, something very negative happened in the end of January and February, and I'm going to isolate that day for you right over here. Where are you here? So here's this day over here, February the 3rd, February the 1st, sorry. This was a 3-day candle, right? And inside this had the highest volume to the downside, 395 million to the downside, the highest in the history of the stock. But for just to make things simple, we'll make it at the highest of within these 2 years. Highest in a large way. You can see like nothing comes even close to it. Nothing. Recently, we've had some spikes, the false spikes, and these are contained in the 3-day bar, followed by a reversal, which is bearish. And again over here, and again these volume days don't even compare. 147 million. This false one had 105 million, so it doesn't compare to 400 million. Okay, and then this particular close has meaning, is a resistance close. $13. So here's the magic number to simplify things. $13 a share. The stock needs to trade again for it to become possible for a stock that can double or triple from that price point. So paying $13 a share, I think, is still very cheap. I mean, let's face it. Back in 2013, many bulls thought that $14 was cheap, $15 were cheap. In fact, many people thought it was cheap back when it was here, and it went lower, and so on and so forth. As you can see, I mean, let's face the facts here. Down. Huge downtrend. I mean, that's the facts, right? And so the numbers that I'm talking about are realistic in what it would take for the stock to become a good long-term investment. It's $13, and how it gets to $13 will be important, of course. We need a lot of volume. If that fails to do so, this stock could go to stay in no man's land for years, if not go lower and fail completely. But if someone wants a safe long-term investment, then that's what I would look for. This trading in the $13 area, and based on a very strong technical reason here. This day caused a lot of problem, people. Right over here. February the 1st here. Well, within, end of January to February. Yeah, the stock then reversed and covered, but this day it caused simply a huge chop zone. I mean, it's all it did, and I was explaining this back in 2013. And you can see that over here. So I have a good reason for this basis, right? That's the low, but really you want to look at the close. We haven't even attempted to hit that price bar. Stock needs to trade back in this zone here, and then the stock has a chance to go to these higher price levels. Okay, now let's take a look at proof of something that I talked about. Apple. Okay, even though this is not about BlackBerry, it's very important. It will really help long-term investors understand something. As you can see, Apple again is in a strong uptrend since May of 2014. This day here was the earnings day That's the day they had great earnings, and they talked about the 7-to-1 split and the how much they're going to be buying shares and all that stuff. And when I heard that news and I seen the technical breakout and the volume and everything like that, and the way we reversed all the negativity, I said that this stock had a monumental shift, and that we would see targets of 130. And this is a video back made, and I have this video documented, and it will state the words that I'm saying, that the stock would head to $130. I was correct. Big time. It already done that already. And of course, this is probably going to go even higher. Why is this important? Because just like I calling Apple, I was bearish Apple at a time during the 2013 area. There was some short-term long thing, but it wasn't strongly bullish. What made me become really bullish and want to go really long-term long the stock was this shift that it needed to prove. And if it didn't prove it, see this this day here, I mean, this monthly chart had a wedging pattern, okay? Just like BlackBerry did, so did this stock have a wedging pattern. Except we broke to the upside of the wedge. Here's the wedging pattern, sorry. During its bad times, but we broke up to the upside instead, as you can see. And what you're witnessing here is proof, fact. Right, here it is. I'll open up my charts here. Strong analysis. Okay. And look what this stock did. I mean, look at this charts. Here it is. I'm going to draw this wedge pattern. Right? And look at the strong move. And the stock's still powerful. It's going to move a lot higher. But anyways, that's the side point. The point is I called this. I was right at 100%. It's already hit one of my targets already. Go back to the daily chart. Go back to BBRY. So there you have it, people. This video is talking about the facts. I'm going to document this. But my warning is, if the stock does not trade above 13, it's high risk. And it can simply stay or go lower and never really go anywhere. So if you want to be a good if you want to invest in this stock long term, I would wait for this stock to trade in the $13 area, and of course it has to do this with the right volume, and I'll have to make the explanations. Thanks for listening. Like the video.